Hey guys, how's everybody doing? This is the Cartoon Man 13 aka Triple R here, right here on Wham! Reviews, Reactions, and Rants, right here on the Cartoon Man 13 YouTube channel. And tonight rather, will be episode 11 of Girl Power, in which I'll be watching RWBY, Totally Spies, Witch, and Star vs. the Forces of Evil. After earlier tonight, coming off of Spies Living a Dark Trio with more bloody violence of the Dark Trio and more of the cuteness of Spy Family. But now we come here to Girl Power with RWBY, Totally Spies, Witch, and Star vs. the Forces of Evil. Alright, so yeah, we're going to start things off with RWBY, because I'm literally on the last two episodes of the second volume of RWBY, so far from what I've seen of the first volume and so far from the second volume, RWBY's been a good show. I mean, it's nicely animated for a small company that did it, and now that a bigger company owns it now. But yeah, I do like RWBY quite a bit. It's a bit creative when it comes to like the weapons and such of RWBY. And yeah, anyways, but yeah, with RWBY, okay, a good animation from a small company, good music, good story and characters, good voice acting, and good action. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and watch. I'm gonna go ahead and watch RWBY now. The last two episodes of Volume 2. Now, I'm watching it on Disney Plus. There's gonna be commercials at the beginning and throughout it. Get the last two episodes of RWBY Volume 2 right now. Okay, so for get Volume 2 Chapter 9 ready of RWBY, whether you're watching it on streaming or DVD or Blu-ray or whatever. Pause it from the beginning, and then I'm gonna play my video. I'm gonna hit play on my video, and then I'm gonna hit play on my video, and then I'm gonna hit play on my video, and as soon as the commercials is over, then I'll tell you guys to hit play on your episode. Alright, so yeah. Without no further ado, let's just go ahead and watch the last two episodes of the second volume of RWBY, starting things off with Season 2, Episode 11. Alright, so yeah, this is the 11th chapter to the second volume of RWBY. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hit play right now. Now, wait for the commercials to be over on my end. And, yeah. Alright. And the commercials, 3, 2, 1, press play. Alright. Alright. commercials. Alright. Alright. There we go. Yeah, I remember that song from the first Ice Age movie. As well as commercials for Enterprise, and now it's using commercials for Nature Valley. Oh my goodness. And the commercial press play. Oh, his cane's like a hook that you can just grab Ruby by right in her neck. Oh my goodness. Alright. Oh my goodness. We're not finished. Oh my god. Why acting there for that guy? Okay, the rest of Team Ruby and that Explorer guy, of course, they follow Ruby down there. Okay. Well, just beats that guy up, knocks him right in the head with the ladder. Not ladder, but the hammer. Like, not even like the act, but more like the handle. Oh my goodness. Anyways, back to this. man. Took on all those bad guys like that. RWBY did. Look at all these Grim. This freaking Snake. And all these other Grims. Look at all these giant robots. These giant Ed 209s, these giant steroided Ed 209 like robots from RoboCop. Of course, using the dog. Oh my god. His freaking water ball transforms to like a bat or whatever, just to use, just to hit the dog with it. Use the dog as like a missile to take out a robot. I mean, oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, I love how the way that she like freaking commercials. I like the way that she freaking, after dodging all those missiles, she just freaking sits down, does her pose with her umbrella, and it's just, oh my goodness. Oh, yeah.
cleaning sprays can be ineffective. Switch to Mr. Clean Foaming Bath Magic Eraser. Simply add water to effortlessly cut through 100% of soap, scum, and grime. And use Mr. Clean Extra Durable throughout your home. In the kitchen for burnt-on food, and on walls to remove scuffs and marks. It even erases 3 times more permanent marker per swipe. Switch to Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. Brand power helping you buy better.
And the commercial press play. Looks like a chainsaw. Oh my goodness. And then oh my goodness. Yang's taking on that girl. Weiss is taking care of that chainsaw guy. And Blake's taking care of Torchwick. Oh my goodness. There's that chainsaw guy again. He's wearing this Jason Voorhees kind of mask. The chainsaw guy that Weiss is facing off against. Oh my goodness. Now it's Yang and that girl. Oh my goodness. Of course. Was that like a sword within her sword? Like a mini sword? Oh my goodness. Who's this girl? At first it looks like a gun, but then it's like a sword. Who's that girl? Maybe we'll learn more about this girl in Volume 3. The third volume. RWBY and that Safari Explorer guy, they're teaming up to take down those robots. Okay. Oh, great. It's these creatures. Yeah, that scorpion, the giant scorpion from the first season, the first volume, somehow he gets his tail fixed. Uh, and that's the end of the episode. Okay. Okay. All right. That was an interesting next to last episode. All right. Anyways, this wasn't a bad, next to last episode for the second volume of RWBY. But I'm just gonna go ahead and watch the very last episode of RWBY just to give like an overall combined review of the thing. Like an over like a combined review of those two episodes as well as volume two and so far the series overall. All right, so yeah, again, I'm watching on Disney Plus. There's gonna be commercials on my end at the beginning of the episode and throughout the episode. Get your last episode of Volume 2 of RWBY ready, DVD or Blu-ray or streaming or whatever. Excuse me, I just ate Manwich a little while ago, but anyways, get the last episode of Volume 2 ready of RWBY. DVD, Blu-ray, streaming, whatever. Cause pause it from the beginning, and I'm gonna play it on my end, and as soon as the episode, as soon as the commercial break ends, then I'll let you know when to play your episode. All right. Okay. Here we go. All right. So yeah. Let me just do something on my computer real quick. Alright, here we go. Just doing something on my computer real quick. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I'm just doing something on my computer real quick. Alright, so, yeah, so like I said, get your last episode of Volume 2 of RWBY ready, the 10th episode of Volume 2 of RWBY ready. Alright, because I'm gonna hit play on my end. You pause it from the beginning, and as soon as my commercial break ends on my end, then I'll let you guys know when to hit play on your episode. Alright, so yeah. Sorry, I just needed to do something on my computer real quick. So I'm sorry about that. But anyways, I'm ready now, and let's just get to the episode now. Alright, so yeah. Let's just go ahead and watch the last episode of Volume 2 of RWBY. Alright, so yeah. This is the 10th episode, or the last episode of Volume 2 of RWBY. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and hit play right about now, and I'll tell you guys when to hit play on your end. Alright, so yeah, here we go. There's commercials on my end, so here we go. Alright. 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 And the commercial, 3, 2, 1, press play. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Alright. The very last episode of the second volume of RWBY. The 10th episode of the second volume of RWBY. And here we go. RWBY. And here we go. Commercials. Alright. Yeah, freaking commercials. All these freaking commercials. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Hmm. Okay. And the commercial, press play. There's John. Oh my god. Let's. all these monsters. Team RWBY getting ready. Man, Yang's using up these cars to defeat the Grim. Oh my goodness. Wasn't that giant snake also in the first episode? In the first volume, rather? Not the first volume. Not the first episode, but the first volume. Not the first episode, but the first volume. Anyways. They're probably clones, I don't know. Okay. And there's Sun and Neptune. Like, why does the ships, like, why do they remind me a bit of Star Wars? Like, with the designs and stuff. Like, the designs of these ships, like, they remind me a bit of Star Wars. Don't know what it's supposed to be, but there you go. Even these soldiers, like, they remind me of stormtroopers. Oh my goodness. Hey, look, it's that dog. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Who on earth's these people? Like, this guy looks like the devil. Oh my, he explodes and so does all his spikes. Oh my god. Kind of remind me of that line from The Princess Bride. My name is Neil Montoya. You killed my father, prepared to die. Oh my god. Alright. Suitcase that transforms to a freaking minigun? Like, oh my god. My goodness. It's like she's using the force. Maybe. Oh my goodness. Like, why is this episode remind me a lot of Star Wars, but it's RWBY characters instead of Star Wars characters? Okay. Now that everything's back to normal. Alright.
Well, we did it.
Okay.
We did it. If we don't get extra credit for that, I'm going to be seriously disappointed. Once a two-minute steak literally crushed a bakery, I wouldn't count on it. Plus, I mean,
Okay.
we saw that a lot of people were hurt, and we still don't even know why they did this or who that mystery girl was.
Oh.
Well, not every story has a really happy ending. We might not have all of the answers, but we do have a lot of dangerous people behind bars. And I think it's something we can be proud of. Yeah. And if anyone tries something like this again, we'll be there to stop them.
Alright.
Yay, teamwork, no longer equal to joy. So, what now? I suggest training for the tournament, but I think we have that covered at this point. So then...
Okay. Where's the dog? This is probably the end of that episode. Oh, I thought that that'd be the ending. Okay. 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 All right. Apparently they're setting up like some kind of party or tournament or whatever. Like for the third volume of RWBY. Okay. Of course.
All in all, I cultivated a success. Those stupid kids really made a mess of things.
Mm.
But they'll listen to me.
Okay. All right. Commercials. Freaking commercials. Commercials. Oh my god. Oh my freaking goodness. Will that be the end of the episode? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that'll be the end of the episode or not. I don't know. Okay. Just waiting for the commercial. And the commercial, press play. And that's the end of the show, at least the end of the second volume. Alright, okay. Just looking at the credits. Okay. Alright. Okay. Excuse me. Just ate sandwich a while ago, but anyway. Solid 2 episodes. Alright, yeah. Alright, solid 2 episodes. It was a nice way to end the second volume of RWBY with that final battle in the town with all the Grimm and whatnot. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. So yeah, so like I was saying, the final battle with all the creatures in that town, all the Grimm in the town, and Torchwick being, arrested finally, and the underground train battle. Yeah, this was a solid 2 episodes of the second volume of RWBY. This was a solid last 2 episodes of the second volume of RWBY. Nice way to end the second volume of RWBY. And yeah, overall, okay, all right. that. And yeah, overall, nothing. Oh, here's a little something. Post-credit scene. Okay, it's Yang as she meets that girl. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. She like an alternate version of Yang from like another dimension? I don't know. Anyways, so like I was saying, good animation for, small company. Uh Good story and characters, good music, good voice acting, and awesome action. So yeah, I'll give it a strong hit rating. All right, so yeah, these two episodes of RWBY gets a strong hit rating from me. And as for Volume 2 overall, and maybe even the series overall, so I quite like the second volume of RWBY. It was a solid second volume, though. I I mean, it's got better action, but in terms of like character development and story and stuff, I kind of like the first season more because you can't really beat the first season, but action-wise, the second season did it better. But everything else, the first volume did better. So yeah, like if I was to give the second episode, if I was to give the second volume of RWBY a rating, then I'd probably give it a great hit rating. All right, so yeah, the second volume of RWBY gets a great hit rating for me. And as for the series overall, I do like this series overall. I mean, it's telling a good story, got some interesting characters. Yeah, the series overall, I'd say that it gets a great hit rating for me. All right, so yeah, the series overall of RWBY so far gets a great hit rating for me. Next series, Totally Spies. Now, I'm actually quite enjoying this series quite a bit. Um, it's nice to rewatch it after. It's nice to rewatch it because I used to watch Totally Spies quite a few times when I was a kid, and it's nice to rewatch it. And I'm liking the show so far. It's got some unique ideas for like a spy show where it's like these three girls, they all become spies, and I like the action and situations that they get involved in. The three girls, the three main girls, I do like them a lot. Though Sam, Sam's starting to worry me a little bit because she gets into dumb situations sometimes. But I do like all three girls. I mean, more so Alex and Clover, but I do like all three girls. And as for the series, good animation, decent music, good story and characters, good voice acting, inventive action scenes. So yeah, I do like Totally Spies quite a bit, and I'm looking forward to watching the next episode. Now, I'm watching it on YouTube. There's gonna be on the Totally Spies YouTube channel. There's going to be commercials on my end at the beginning of the episode and throughout the episode, but unlike Disney Plus, I can actually skip through these commercials most of the time. So yeah, get your episodes ready at Totally Spies, whether it's on streaming or DVD or Blu-ray, whatever. Get episode 11 of Totally Spies ready, because I'm going to go ahead and hit play soon. Pause it from the beginning. I'm going to hit play on my end, and as soon as the commercials ends on my end, and then I'll tell you guys to hit play on your episode. Alright, so yeah. So without no further ado, let's just go ahead and watch episode 11 of Totally Spies. Alright, so yeah. This is the 11th episode of Totally Spies. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and hit play right now. And I'll tell you guys to hit play as soon as the commercials end. There you go. Oh, oh, wow. All right. 3, 2, 1, and press in play. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Totally Spies. 6:29 p.m. Las Vegas. Oh yeah, we love Las Vegas. All right. Oh. Silicon Valley Girls, Totally Spies, 10:35 a.m. Beverly Hills High School. Oh my goodness, favoritism. Oh my goodness, like a bias. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. 5:30 p.m. Las Vegas. want some? Then come get some. My goodness. 4:45 a.m. Capri, Italy. Oh my God. Okay. Two 22 p.m. San Francisco. Of course, Las Vegas being the hometown of that pop rock band Imagine Dragons, as well as AEW wrestler Ricochet. So yeah, there's that. Yeah. Adam Lewis. Oh my goodness, what a name! Right. I just love how, like in the first shot, they were in their, foreigner costumes, like their exchange costumes. Then in the next shot, they're in their normal spy outfits. Like, did they change? Like, did they find some place to change? I don't know. Okay. Or 12 p.m. Guam Missiles Base. Chat. Chat. Of course, a bit of mind controlling. It's 7:54 p.m. Silicon Valley.
Message says his father's out of town. You think Adam's setting a trap? No, no, no. He just wants to see what the hell is going on. He wants to know what's 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 going on. He wants to know
It's already too late. The missiles has already been lifted off. Oh my god. Okay. 3:02 p.m. Beverly Hills High School. Alright, this wasn't a bad episode. Uh, I like the whole thing with the computers and the. I got a feeling that this is going to be like AI of today, so this episode was like ahead of its time for that. Seeing Las Vegas and all those other places. Just interesting. And then, I like how the computer's just simply named chat. So, Chad's a, I guess that Chad's a cool name for your computer. Just like that name that I already forgot. Adam Lewis. Yeah, that was quite a name too. But anyways, good animation, decent music, good story, good characters, good voice acting, and solid computer action. So yeah, I'll give the episode a great hit rating. All right, so yeah, this episode of Totally Spies gets a great hit rating for me. Next series, which this is my personal favorite out of all the girl power series that I'm doing. RWBY would be my second favorite, Totally Spies my third favorite, and then Star versus the Forces of Evil would be last, but I do like all four of these shows. But anyways, which is a really good show in my opinion. I like the world that it presents. I like the five lead girls. I like the action. Yeah, I really do like Witch a whole lot. I mean, good animation, decent music besides a crappy opening theme. Uh, Good story and characters, good voice acting in the well, it's not an anime, but good voice acting and creative action. So yeah, I do like Witch a whole lot. And yeah, anyways, I'm watching the series on YouTube. There's gonna be commercials at the beginning and throughout it. But unlike Disney Plus, I can skip through these commercials. Um, get episode 11 of Witch ready, cause get episode 11 of Witch ready, whether you're watching it on DVD or Blu-ray or streaming or whatever, and pause it from the beginning. Because I'm gonna hit play, and as soon as the commercials is over, then I'll tell you guys to hit play on your episode. Alright, so yeah, without no further ado, let's just go ahead and watch episode 11 of Witch. Alright, so yeah, this is the 11th episode of Witch. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hit play. Alright, now, and you guys go ahead and hit play in 3, 2, 1, and press in. play. Alright. Yeah, the theme song's not the best. I don't really care for the theme song for this show. But I don't really care for the theme song for this show. But the rest of the show itself, besides the theme song, really good. I really do like it a lot. I I really do, besides the crappy opening theme. Alright. Which, here we go. The Stone of Threbe. Threbe, whenever that's pronounced. Oh, bah, bah. Like, oh, I just love the way that he said that. Bah, bah. Like, oh my god. A barf coat, oh my goodness. Like the way that she came up with that insult. Barf coat. What an insult to give to like a goblin creature. But anyways, back to Witch. Oh my god. Don't, didn't they find these transformations a bit too suggestive for a kid show? Like, like not even Sailor Moon's transformations was as suggestive as these transformations. But yeah, back to the show. Digging through more trash. Just loves being in the trash. Oh my goodness. Anyways, classic movie reference right there. Oh my goodness. Anyways, back to Wedge. Well, you did turn back to human form. You probably just didn't realize that you just turned back to human form, which is why you haven't gotten none of your powers. Anyways, back to the episode. All the power of Meridian shall be mine. Okay, back to the show. What was that friggin' car that was friggin' animated like that? It looked like it was gonna crash into the building. Oh my goodness. just like how the ring it got destroyed in that lava in Lord of the Rings. Commercials. That movie looks pretty good. One battle after another. That movie does look pretty cool. Anyways, 3, 2, 1, and press and play. Oh my god. Creatures wrapping itself around those train tracks. Tearing apart the train track. And of course, there's a train coming. Oh my goodness. And can't they use their wings to just fly there instead of just climb there? Oh my goodness. Of course, they're strong, and then the train's coming. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The way that it unrolls itself kind of reminds me of like Ka from the Jungle Book whenever he unrolled it himself. Oh my goodness. Sky Five. Oh my goodness. Pretty solid episode. They're trying to get that goblin thing to take a shower. That freaking plant, three-headed plant thing. Uh, they can't they can't transform back because they lost their powers. Pretty solid episode. Pretty solid episode. Um, yeah, pretty solid episode though. I kind of like a little bit of the earlier episodes better, but this still was a solid episode. I mean, good animation, decent music besides the crappy opening, good story and characters, good voice acting, more impressive ideas, I'll give it a great hit rating. Alright, so yeah, this episode of Witch gets a great hit rating for me. And to conclude our little girl power thing, excuse me, just ate Mewnipendence a little while ago, but anyways, excuse me, dang, that freaking Mewnipendence is just, yeah. Anyways, to conclude our little, girl power marathon, I'm gonna watch another episode of Star versus the Forces of Evil now. Star versus the Forces of Evil is a good show. It's got some creative ideas. I do like the two leads in Star and Marco, and it's pretty funny at times. So yeah, I mean, good animation, good music, catchy opening theme. Really, yeah, good story and good characters, good voice acting, some fun action and humor. So yeah, I do like Star vs. the Forces of Evil a lot, and I'm gonna watch it right now. Now, I'm watching it on Disney Plus. Uh, Even though I got the ad version of Disney Plus, there's no ads on Star vs. the Forces of Evil. All right, so yeah, all right, so I'm watching on Disney Plus, and even though I got the ad version of Disney Plus, there's no ads on Star vs. the Forces of Evil, and get episode 11 of Star vs. the Forces of Evil ready, because I'm gonna go ahead and watch it. Like DVD, Blu-ray, stream, whatever, pause it from the beginning, and then I'm gonna hit play on my end, and then I'll tell you guys to hit play on your episode as soon as my episode finishes buffering. Alright, so yeah, without no further ado, let's just go ahead and watch episode 11 of Star vs. the Forces of Evil. Alright, so yeah, this is the 11th episode of Star vs. the Forces of Evil. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hit play right now. Now, and you guys hit play in 3, 2, 1, and press and play. There we go. Alright. Another dimension. Yeah, pretty catchy opening theme. Alright. Okay. No, alright. Star versus the Forces of Evil. Alright, here we go. Okay. Alright. 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 Mewnipendence Day. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's like It's like the Civil War reenactment. Oh, yeah. Oh. My God. Just like how AI is taking over jobs pretty much. I mean, oh my goodness. Yet again, this series was also ahead of its time, just like how Totally Spies was when I watched earlier. Anyways, back to that episode. Maybe it only works in their world, which is why it didn't work in the Earth world, but it works in the, Muni world. Oh, plenty of clown. That's it for that segment. Now let's move on to the next segment. Okay. Oh, the Banagic? The Banagic one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. As featured on TV. Oh my. Maybe they did air it on TV, but you just didn't see the commercial for it yet. I don't know. Oh. Oh my god. Late night commercial. Oh my god. Oh, oh, oh my god. Okay. Okay. You won't find the Banagic one in a friggin' vinyl store, a music store. The Goblet of Fire, like friggin' Harry Potter. Oh my friggin' goodness. Uh, well, a better store. Excuse me, the friggin' man, which is. Oh my goodness. Up, 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 up. Oh my god. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my, you freaking did it. Alright. Oh my goodness. This isn't even a store. This is a freaking restaurant. Oh my goodness. Davy Jones's Fish Locker. Oh my goodness. What? What? Oh my goodness. The salty barnacle food. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There's the Banagic one. As featured on TV Store. Oh my goodness. Oh! Oh my goodness. I didn't see her baby, but then all of a sudden she's even wearing her baby like in a backpack. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Okay. Haha. Oh my goodness. $20. This thing. This thing costs freaking $20. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, alright. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh my god. Huh? By yourself, says Starfly. Alright. Mhm. Alright. Solid episode. That's the end of that. Solid double bill of an episode. Um, the first segment with the first segment with the freaking, this thing that can transport people. And it looks like this freaking, this, this mine looking thing with the handle and the spikes on it, but it's actually like a transport thing. Um, that was pretty cool. The Mewnipendence Day reenactment, that was cool. And then in the second segment, the freaking Banagic wand, the freaking pirates and the vinyl store. Solid episode, I must say. I mean, um, but yeah, solid episode. I mean, good animation, good music, good story, good characters, good voice acting, and freaking, and good ideas. So yeah, I'll give this episode a great hit rating. Alright, so yeah, this episode of Star versus the Forces of Evil gets a great hit rating from me. And that's gonna do it for this episode of Girl Power. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Um, See you guys tomorrow afternoon for the Visceral Grounds, which I also do on Mondays with Breaking Bad, Terminator, the Sarah Connor Chronicles, and Sons of Anarchy. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I do Light TV with Clanad, Oshinoko, Anohana, and Your Line April. And then Wednesdays and Fridays, I do Spies, Love, and the Dark Trio with Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, Hell's Paradise, and Spy Family. And then Wednesdays and Saturdays, I do the fun anime hour with my dress up darling and Don, which I'm on the last episodes of the first seasons of both shows right now. I know that the second seasons for both of these shows is currently airing in Japan. Maybe I might go ahead and watch those. Maybe I might wait till. Maybe I might pick two new shows, but I don't know. But anyways, I'll update you on that. And Fridays and Saturdays, I do late at night. I do Girl Power with RWBY, Totally Spies, Witch, and Star versus the Force of Evil. So you'll see another episode of Girl Power come from me tomorrow night. All right, so yeah, that's gonna do. That's gonna do it for this episode of Girl Power, and I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon for the Visceral Grounds with Breaking Bad, Sons of Anarchy, and Terminator: The Sarah Connor Chronicles. All right, so yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode of Girl Power, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Visceral Grounds. All right, so yeah, this is the Cartoon Man 13, aka Triple R, signing off right here on Wham! Reviews, Reactions, and Rants right here on the Cartoon Man 13 YouTube channel saying, take care, so long, and peace. Wham!